Hey everyone, I thought I'd have a quick little video talking about why you should potentially get a new house over a used house. So when I mean new house, I mean a house that is just now being built. Brand new house, you're the first person to live in there, you're talking to the developer, the construction company, all that fun stuff with your real estate agent, making sure that the deal goes down. The first thing we're going to talk about in this video is we're going to talk about all the perks, and then I'm going to release another video to talk about all the potential downsides of having a brand new build. And here in Austin, things are a little bit skewed one way over the other way. With everyone that I've met, not everyone, but practically everyone, people really want to get a new build. My next video is going to be a video on the major cons of a brand new house. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out that video, and maybe it will help answer a couple questions to help you kind of decide whether you want to get a new home or an old home. In addition to that, I'm also going to upload a video, look out for that one, where I talk about the benefits of an older home and the downsides of an older home, a used home that's that kind of range depending on how old the home is. But I'll make sure to upload a video for that information. Number one reason why I see people try to get a new build is for one specific thing. They want the look and the feel of a new house. And this is something that I totally understand. And I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods, but over here, there are a lot of houses that aren't in tip-top shape. Right now I'm in downtown Austin, Texas, and you can see like there's really cool art and all those stuff, but like right next to it there's a bunch of trash. So one of the perks of moving to an area where there's lots of new builds is everything around you is kind of kept up to a certain level of code. When new homes are being built, they oftentimes have HOAs, which aren't a ton of money. They could range all over the place from like $50 to maybe like a few $100 a year. Often, sometimes they're more than that, but that's what I'm seeing a lot of. And with that, you typically see streets and things like that are maintained. Everyone has the same paint that has their address code, like 2800 or something like that, that's painted on the curb. Those things are kind of like all the same around the homes. Another thing is that the homes typically look very similar, and that's something you really want to see. That keeps your home value up, and it makes the neighborhood look nicer. So what you often see is in real estate, the home that is the the nicest is kind of pulled down by all the other homes in the neighborhood, and the opposite's true. The home that is not the nicest is brought up by all the nicer homes in the neighborhood. So if all the homes in the neighborhood look basically the exact same, then you have a nice kind of middle ground with all the homes. Along with that, another thing that's really nice about getting a nice home with this with the first point is that a lot of the homes look and feel very clean, new. When you going through and you're picking out what you want your home to look like, that your like fixtures, like your handles, your faucets and all those things, they'll match and they'll be similar to, or they'll go along with all the cabinets, the doors, the paint color, countertops, all those kind of things will kind of flow together and make a lot of sense. You won't see something that's just looks kind of like a street sign or something like that. You won't see something kind of random that's built in that you might see with a used home. You see that sometimes as kind of going away, but you'll see that sometimes in Austin where people will have like a handle, like a door handle that's from 1900, and then in the same room you'll have a door handle that looks like it was from the 90s, and it's just the difference in like style and taste and everything is very, 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 very different. So with a new house, that you're going to have like that cohesive kind of style throughout the home. Another huge perk of buying a new home is the warranties. With the warranties, you kind of know that your home's covered up to a certain point for a certain amount of time. And what I'm seeing a lot of at least here, is that you have 3 different sets of warranties. You have short-term, a little bit longer term, and then a long-term warranty. Your short-term warranties are typically going to be something along the lines of like fixtures, so sliding glass doors. If something breaks with a sliding glass door, or faucet breaks or something like that, something that you immediately touch, something that you handle daily, those kind of things are often covered under a 1-year warranty. The next step up from a 1-year warranty is a 2-year warranty. Obviously, it's the next increment. But with a 2-year warranty, you'll see things like the plumbing, HVAC, electrical, those kind of things are the things that you'll see in that next step up. So if you have some kind of issue that was caused when the home was being made, or natural causes or something like that, then you'll see those things covered. If your HVAC goes out after a year and a half and it's not your fault, then you'll see a warranty typically cover that. There's a couple cases where that's not the case. There's some cases where it goes a little bit further, but oftentimes that seems to be like the nice median. And finally, the last warranty that you're seeing a lot of with new home builds is you're seeing houses have a 10-year warranty, somewhere around there, about 10 years. And the 10-year warranty is for major things. So major things being foundation, structural things, something along the lines of that. And if there's some kind of structural flaw, then oftentimes that warranty will allow you to get that repaired without having to pay money for it. Sometimes it's a little bit of money, but sometimes it's not. It depends on what exactly the issue is, but you do know that you have that warranty in there. And something that's nice about a new home build is you can find out about these warranties before you buy the house. And so you kind of know how long you're covered. Finally, the last thing that I think is a huge perk of buying a new home is you get to see how the home's built. If you're buying this is situational, I guess, but if you're buying a new home and you are buying the home and you kind of pick out all the fixtures, the hardware, all that fun stuff, and you talk to the builder and all that other stuff through your real estate agent or whoever, then you can kind of get your real estate agent or someone else or you yourself could always just show up to the house as it's being built randomly, and you can kind of see if everything looks like it's the way that it should. In addition to that, is you could also hire your inspector to go and check out the home before they put up the drywall. And this is something that I would really, gosh, it's bright. That's something I would really recommend, is that you hire your inspector to look at all the electrical, the plumbing, all those kinds of things before the drywall goes up, because really, once the drywall goes up, it's much more difficult to see everything. But before the drywall goes up, you can kind of see everything. You can see you can see basically the whole house without the that protective cover on there. So that's one huge benefit. In addition to that, you can talk to the builder and all that other stuff that they're building the home, so you can kind of get a look and feel of like, okay, well, this is like where we know where the studs are. We know how, like, which of the load bearing walls are. We know where all those different points of the home are, and that's pretty useful information to have without having to just guess or hire someone else to go and tell you all that information. It's nice to be able to get that directly from the source. Okay, to sum everything up, in my opinion, there are 3 major benefits to getting a new house. The first one is the look and feel, where you get to pick out the look and feel. You get to kind of see how things are, adjust the different fixtures and upgrades and all those minor things that you want in the home. The second one is you get all the warranties, the quick warranties, the longer warranties, and then the long-term warranties. And then finally, the third huge advantage is that you get to be able to see how the home is being built. You get an inside view on something that you really can't get an inside view of older homes. If you do get that inside view, it's going to cost a lot more money and a lot more time, because you'll have to take all the drywall down, repaint, all that fun stuff. But in a new build, you just get that huge benefit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions about any other perks. If you have any questions about perks or anything like that, please let me know and I'll respond to it as quickly as possible. Thanks.